Yeah, hello everyone. So this session we are conducting basically for Informatica IDMC CAI. So as we know that in Informatica Cloud Umbrella, there are multiple services and one service out of this is CAI that is called Cloud Application Integration. So with the help of these services, we are going to do integration of the multiple Informatica Cloud services. Also, we are going to customize the inbuilt workflows. So if you want to do some real-time streaming data from Salesforce to Oracle or from one source to other source, and you want to set up some approval option in between that and some kind of manual intervention, or you want that auto approval should be granted. So likewise, something if you want to do something in between source to target, so that is not available in the CDI, not in MDM Cloud SaaS and all. So earlier we had active OS in on-premises. So few part of that we will see here as well. But basically, this is a cloud BPM engine. Some part of cloud BPM part also we will see within that. So that's fine. I am Sujit Patel, and I'm already conducting the training for Informatica IMDM from 2016 on behalf of InventModel. And we have already trained more than 5,000 candidates globally. Out of that, we have 2,000 plus candidates only from the United States. So we have very strong reference and candidate base in the USA and Canada. So this will help you to place you to refer you in the for the on-site roles if you are interested. Also, I had worked for the Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, and all for more than 6 years. So I will leverage my connectivity and networks to refer your resumes and refer for your job and all. So now I will pass this to Suraj, who is actually helping us for this training on behalf of Invent Model, who is having the extensive knowledge experience on this CI part. So now I'll pass to him, and he will help on the demo sessions and course content and other details. So Suraj, is to you. You can start.
Thanks, Sujit. Hello everyone. My name is Suraj. So I'm having total 18 plus years of experience working in the IT industry and working in the specifically Informatica. So currently I'm playing a role of solution architect for the big MNC here. So I'll just walk you through what is mean by this IDMC CAI and where it's required basically. As everyone know, this Informatica is providing a multiple services to you like data integration, master data management, integration hub, like those kind of services. Similar way, this is something new service they are launched called the cloud application integration. So we are having a many applications which cannot directly communicate with the Informatica or any kind of database. Like we are having some government website, we are having some trading data, right? So that cannot access directly by connecting to their databases and like that way, right? So in that case, how they are exposing their data via the API. So they are having a better control on their like what they are exposing and what data they are sharing, and that way they can secure their system. So in that case, this IDMC CA is playing a major role there. So this we can integrate with the any application using the CA basically. So that's the reason they mentioned the cloud application integration. So you can integrate this IDMC, we can make the connectivity of our data to any system via the API using the CA in the IDMC. So this is what the basic we are having for the cloud application integration. This is something new. Earlier, this feature was not there in the Power Center, but in the cloud application integration, they given this separate feature to make this all the heterogeneous integrations with the Informatica, and we can make the data available onto your platform. So this is the basic of your application integration. So I'll just walk you through the syllabus first. So while going through this training, we'll understand like what is the need of CA, so the basic stuff we'll understand what is the market importance for this one, and how basically we can use this. Okay. So while doing this, I'll just walk you through the content of course. So we'll walk you through the ISS platform law, how you can access the application integration, what is the significant setup required here, what is the feature, what is the asset, what is the component. So we will talk about that. Before going to that, If you are taking this training with the CDI plus CA, that will be really good, because how it is working in the real time, it is working in the combination of the one. Few of the integrations we did in this year, that is being called from the CDI. So it's work in the combination of way. Okay. So all the installation of secure agent and everything we are going to cover here, because for everything we need to set up an environment so you can access all the services here. So we'll walk you through the first installation part, and then we'll walk you through the content, like what kind of feature assets we are available. Then we will start from very basic here, like understanding of API documentation. So I'll just walk you through the few sample public API documentation of how you can read this documentation, how you can understand the documentation, because in the application integration, it's very important to understanding of documentation. Many times we are facing the problem with the understanding of documentation. So I'll walk you through how you can understand the document, what are the tricks there to understand the document. Then I'll give you the real-time example of this API documentation. So how we can use this documentation to your real-life implementation. Then once you understand the documentation, I'll walk you through the Postman, like how you can use the Postman to make a testing on this particular API. So we'll use the Postman here to call all the APIs here. Well, and will make you understand like how you can utilize the Postman in a different way. So that will help you in the real time. Before going to the implementation, we have to test the API via the Postman. Once it is done, so these are the part we are taking, and from here we are starting actual practical basically. So we'll understand like what is meant by process. We'll understand all the assets first, like what is the process, what is the designer, how the process is going to be executed, and we'll create a few sample processes. So everything into this training is going to be a practical, not the theoretical. So once we cover the basic stuff, then we'll start going one by one asset from the CI. So how you can create the API connection, how you can create a few processes, how you can basically connect to a different API, how you can connect to your databases, how you can connect to your file system, how you can connect to a different cloud databases here. So we'll understand all those component step by step, and we'll going this via practical as well here. Once it is done, we'll talk about the like what is mean by REST API, what is mean by SOAP API, what is a asynchronous request while doing this implementation. Once that is done, again, this fault handling playing a very important role in the case of API. Most of the cases, CA is working in the real-time data integration basically. So we are accessing a more real-time data or near real-time data using the application integration. So it's very important to implement the fault handling there or exception handling there. So we'll see how we can handle the exceptions there and how you can make this auditing of this exception, because it's playing a very real-time integration. So this is very important while doing the development of this CI stuff. Then I'll just walk you through there is a new feature called user guides. So I'll just walk you through how you can design design some pages or to access the data, and basis on your event, you can play the few processes, you can execute few processes by using the UI stuff. So we'll walk you through the user guides here. So once it is done, as I mentioned, in the real time, in the real project, the CDA and CA work in the together. It's not individually. So how the communication is happened between the CA and CDA, we'll talk about that. We'll create a few use cases here. We'll take some real-time examples also, like what cases you need this integration, and we'll walk you through the complete scenarios here. Again, how you can invoke the processes independently from the CDA to CA. We'll talk about that parameterization, how you can implement in the CA. We'll go through again that way. Again, as I mentioned while doing this, so the CI part is not a big, but it's a tricky one to make the understanding. It's not that much big, but it's a tricky one. So while doing a development, you should be understanding the document in a good way. And I'll just pass you like a tricks here, like what is the best practices, how you can troubleshoot the particular API. What are the ways there to test your EPN, and how you can handle the issues basically here. So we will talk about all the best practices while going through this training. Again, like as I mentioned, we have to design the audit balance control for this API integration. So I'll just walk you through, like there are a few APIs exposed by the Informatica Corporation itself. So using that one, you can design some reusable components inside your project. So I'll just walk you through how you can leverage the metadata API from the Informatica Corporation itself. While doing this, the XPair is playing an important role here in the CA to access a data, to fetch a data from your JSON files or XML files. So I'll just give a few examples and then I'll walk you through the how the XPair to be designed. Again, we are seeing a OData concept here. So how you can expose the data from your database to the some external sources via the OData. This is following the OData standard. So I'll talk about the OData standard and what is the real-time use case for this one. Parameterization, so how you can make your code flexible inside the CA. We'll talk about this different ways how you can make the code parameterization in the CA part. Uh, Again, we'll see the many times the project having a requirement to expose a data from your databases or your platform to the external vendor. So how we can design such a kind of a API? What are the things you need to take care the security point of view? So we'll cover all the stuff into this particular session. And this is the last topic about the API security, API constraint, API rate limiting. So all the security aspect of your API, how your API is going to be accessed, how you when you're exposing the data to the someone's. So how this data is going to be accessed, what kind of limitation, how your authentication is going to be work. So we'll cover all those part here into the API manager and API portal. This is completely talking about the API security basically and the control on your API. Who can access this API from what kind of IP addresses it is going to be accessed. So we'll cover all those techniques here into the API manager. That's the ending part, but we will cover it here on the once it's at the ending of the course. So at that point of time, you are having all the knowledge of the uh, CA assets basically. So we'll cover this one. So this is a training content. While doing this, as this is as I mentioned, this is a tricky one. So we will be giving a certification questions to you, so you can use that certification questions to crack your certification. Again, for as I mentioned, the strategy for covering this training, we are talking about the business case first. We are talking about the concept first, then we are taking a business case, like where it is being exactly used in the business, and then we are basis on that particular use case, we will be implementing such a similar kind of business case, and then we are talking about the interview questions on that particular topic. So what kind of interview questions probably going to ask on that particular topic? So that way we are covering very granular level of interview questions here. Again, I'll talk about the one real-time project there. Like even you can implement that project. I'll just give you a use case and API details there, so you can implement that use case and you can have a real-time practice on the one of the project there. We are going to cover all the advanced topic here. As I mentioned, interview questions and everything we are going to cover. Practical lab, as I mentioned, again, this is a similar license that we created for the CDA. Same license we are getting the all the environments basically. So if you see, we are having application integration, your API center, API manager, so everything is available here with the free of licensing cost, and this license you are getting for the 3 months. So you can do that as many as practice you require, and even if this license is getting expired, you can create another license with the same Gmail ID with a different username here. So while doing this, we will walk you through how you can set up the environment, how you can create the trial account, how you can access this trial account. So all those things I'll just walk you through while going through this training basically here. So yeah, also we are providing the some sample notes here on the CA part, as it's a tricky one. So I'm just having some sample notes, so that will help you to go fastly on this going through all the content. So this will help you for your interview preparation or any kind of implementation. So we are sharing this documentation also with you for the reference purpose. So yeah, this concludes the demo on the CI part. So yeah, over to you, Sudhir.
Yeah, thanks, Suraj, for the means wonderful demo and detailed course content explanation on the CAI. So as you said that we should not be bothered about the lab access. So we are going to get lab access for 90 days for sure, similar to the CAI, CDI. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing, and even we can extend it after using the different account or different email. That's
Yeah.
fine. So yeah, one thing I would like to add here. So since we have I think all the services covered under the Invent Model training program for the Informatica Cloud services, like Suraj is helping for IDMC, CDI, and CAI. We already have the modules like MDM Cloud SaaS. Under that, we have covered Business 360, Customer 360, Supplier 360, and all the kind of MDM services within that. We do have a separate training module for cloud data quality as well. Okay, so if someone is interested to make it a combo pack, like they want to add a cloud SaaS plus CDQ plus CAI plus CDI and something, so you can reach out to our team. Definitely, we'll keep some better discount to you, so that it could be good and cost effective for you. And if you would like to go with the one training module at a time, then also it's fine. You can go any one of these like Cloud SaaS, CAI, CDQ, CDI. So we have, I think, all the modules. And remaining one, data governance and all, we are already working on that to bring in. So maybe after a few months, that will also be under our umbrella. Okay, so let's have some question answer with Suraj on behalf of the candidate. So Suraj, how is the job market for the CAI and what is the expectation? How is the demand and supply in the market?
Okay. Yeah. So basically, this combination is going very well into the market. CA is having a very huge demand as it is connecting to a cross platform. So there is no need of we are having any kind of specific technology to be used. Application integration can be integrated with the any kind of system here via the API. And as it's coming with the part of Informatica. So earlier this feature was not there. Power Center, we are having this feature, but it is having a very problematic and there is not straightforward way to get the access of API. But Informatica launched this service. So under this single roof, we are getting all the integrations now. And as we know, due to the data security and a lot of other reasons, everyone is exposing data via the API now because it's a secure way. There is no need of having the any kind of, they just have to publish, so reusability again there. And API is known by the everyone, so every system, every language know the application integration. So as is coming as a part of Informatica IDMC, so it is helping a business a lot. There is no need to go with the any kind of other technology to get this integration. So now it is available on the Informatica itself. And as I mentioned, Informatica is bringing everything on the single roof. So now business is having all the options open, like they can use the MDM, they can use the CDQ, they can use the CA, CDA. So they are getting everything under the same roof here. So business is getting a more flexibility to connect anything from the, they are having access all the data via the using the Informatica IDMC platform itself. So for CA specifically, it's a very huge market available, and most of the requirement is going in the combination of CDA plus CAI. So this is how the market is going, and it's very every interview they are asking further about the CAI.
Yeah, thanks, Suraj. Thanks. This is true. And even for MDM requirement as well, they are expecting CAI. So CAI has become
Correct.
kind of
Yes.
add-ons, either if you are going for CDI or either if you are going for CDQ developer or either you are going for MDM developer. So this has become one mandatory add-on because this is a integration tool, so which will be used in most of the project, data-related project. So this is a very important, and already we are covering that in a very depth. We have listed down all the topics. So yeah, so if you talk about course content duration, Suraj, so how much time we are expecting? I think it will be 25 to 30 hours.
So for CA, it's going to be like, yeah, maximum 22 to 25 hours we are expecting,
Yeah,
but depending on
25
the,
hours we can estimate. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 25 we can estimate, but depending on the your understanding, probably one or two session minus be maybe minus or plus, but yeah, we will make sure
Okay,
that your
okay, got it,
understanding should be good.
got it,
Yeah.
got it. And for CDI, our means tentative duration is 30 hours.
Yeah,
So
30
both we
hours.
have the separate module. CDI will be around 30 hours and CAI will be around 25 hours. And someone, if you want to combine these two modules, so you can purchase two courses together and can get better discount as well. For that, you can discuss with our internal training coordinator team, like we have Aditi, Aman, Chand, and other people. So they are always there to help you. You can coordinate with them and you can discuss those things with them. And I would like to add on something about our InventModel platform. So since we are working from 2016 and we have it's a strong knowledge and experience on conducting the training globally, also for different corporates, also for the retail training for the individuals. So we are trying to bring more than 100 technology in the upcoming month. We will have a very big umbrella, and good thing is that we are only collaborating with the means expert kind of trainers who are already working in the industry, who are not a trainer by profession, who are already working as a developer, a kind of a lead or a solution architect in some big MNC, and who have the actual real-time knowledge how to work in the project and what kind of scenario we expect for this tool and technology once we are going to implement in the project, and what the questions we are going to expect at the time of interview. So those people who are only who are basically working on the ground, they all know this all the things in a better way because they are conducting interview also, they are managing team also, they are delivering project also. So we have very good expert trainers with us who are having 15, 20 years of experience, and our trainers are available globally. We do have trainers in India, in US, Canada, and Europe side as well. So in the special case of the corporate training and all, our trainers are available to uh, conduct kind of in-person training as well in the on-premises of the company. Already we have delivered many training. So we can discuss on that requirement as well if you have something requirement from the corporate side. And another thing is that we do provide the job support of our candidates. So whoever has taken the training and if they need some job support. So as we said that we are the having the most of the modules of Informatica. So we have very good pool and network of the trainers and the experts who are working for different Informatica services. So you'll get all our experts help if you are stuck in any project or if you need any suggestion, guidance, or roadmap. We are there to help you. And it's not needed. It's not only you are taking training for 1 or 2 months. That time you will get that help. So you can get our help from after 6 months, after 1 year, after the enrollment. So we are always there to help you because your name will always be there in our directory. So once you are coming back, so definitely we will help you for job support or for guidance. And if you are suppose missing any batches due to some your personal reason, due to your project work, or due to some other reason, so we are here to give you a chance to recap those batches through means open up in the new batches. So after 6 months, you want to recap your a few sessions in the new batch, so we will allow you to join that. Okay, so these all options are available, and we will provide you all the materials, notes, video for the durations kind of mentioned and all. So all the things will be given to you so that you can crack your exams, you can do your projects, whatever expectation you had, you just fulfill your expectations. So if our entire team will be with you. Yeah. So I think that's all about this session. Now we can conclude it, and now I can stop the recording. So if you have any query and question, you can coordinate with our training coordinators, Aditi, Aman, and all on this given mobile number through the WhatsApp or through call.